I'm Matt Merchant. I'm a freshman midfielder on the SPU men's soccer team.
Matt, it's your first season of college soccer. Tell us a little bit about how things have been going.
Things have been going really well. We're off to a good season so far. Hopefully that continues into the playoffs. But yeah, everything's going really well.
The team is ranked 9th in the country, having a very successful season. What's been the key so far to the success?
I think a lot of it is our depth. We've got a very solid roster. A lot of guys can come in off the bench and take over for the starters when they're not getting it done, but lately the starters have been getting it done. So,
with that high ranking, do you feel like you're getting the team's best shot?
Definitely, yeah. I think everyone wants to. We're kind of a team to beat in the conference, and everyone wants to beat us to make their season.
Very interesting last 2 weeks. First off, we'll go back 2 weeks. On a Saturday, it was a 5-3 game at St. Martin's. Very high-scoring affair in which you scored a goal. Then you come back next week and you have 2 shutouts. Talk about the contrast in games these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been kind of hectic with that St. Martin's game. A lot of goals scored and also a lot allowed. And then 2-0 win versus Billings. Kind of very different games. We've had a ton of shots in the last few games. Some have found the back of the net and others not.
Your team currently has a streak of 233 scoreless minutes, including both games last week. Why has the defense been so effective for SPU?
The coaches have really focused on defense with the last couple of weeks. We've been working on it in practice, just in terms of our strategies and 1v1 defending and getting back behind the ball. And also Zach Johnson has been having a great couple of games in goal.
A couple of weeks ago at Simon Fraser, you scored the team's lone goal on a penalty kick. How is it that a freshman takes a penalty kick in a big game like that?
Usually Richie Evoy is our PK taker, but he was not in at that time, and I just kind of decided to take it. I've always taken them for teams I've been on in the past, so I decided to do it.
Now, the coaches don't have a preset who's going to take the PK, so when the foul's called against the other team in the box, how do you guys figure out who's going to take that?
Just whoever has the confidence to make it, I guess.
Very nice. Okay, you're back on the road this week at University of Mary, which is in Bismarck, North Dakota, and then Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Your thoughts on that trip to the Midwest?
It'll be a tough trip. A lot of time traveling. And 2 good teams, good hard-working teams. That'll be tough to play on the road.
You've had a lot of experience on the road, recently finishing a 5-game road trip. Team had some good success on that. What is the key to success on the road?
I think just staying focused. It's a little bit easier to stay focused at home, just sleeping in your own bed and you're used to it. But being on the road, you really got to maintain a certain focus and motivation.
This is your last road trip of the regular season, and there's been some interesting weather in the Midwest. How will your team react if you get some cold or perhaps even snowy weather?
I don't know. I mean, we haven't experienced it yet, but I think everyone will be ready to work hard and get the job done.
Stepping away from the soccer field for a minute, how have things gone for you in your first year of school, academics-wise?
So far, so good. It's a little interesting getting used to college. A lot different than high school, but I'm kind of getting in the flow of things.
Is there a particular class you would single out as your favorite class so far?
I like sociology a lot. Interesting subject.
Is there a particular reason why that is, or anything that you've looked into that makes it interesting?
No, not really. Just so far, that's the one that's been the best for me.
Sounds great. And how is the adjustment? What has been the most difficult thing to adjust from college and club soccer to college soccer from the club level?
Just the pace, and playing against a lot bigger, faster, stronger guys, and the ball moves a lot quicker. Great.
And lastly, how is it that you chose Seattle Pacific? What made that decision for you?
I really liked the coaches. I had a great official visit, and I really wanted to live in a big city like Seattle.
Great. Thank you very much.